Hi, my name's Matt from Go Radio, and you're watching Artist Sessions. Myself and Jason and Steven got together because we had been playing music in northern Florida in different bands for a really long time. And we decided that we wanted to do things a little differently than we'd done in the past, and we were all on the same page. We wanted to start an honest rock and roll band to make music that we wanted to listen to ourselves, not just put out a product for people to hear, but something we believed in. And then we started playing music and touring and doing records, and then about 2 years later we picked up Alex as a guitar player from Michigan, and that is the current lineup we have now. It's been incredible. We write about a lot of deep and like emotional topics on the record, and but we bring it across in a way that is palatable to everyone, we'd like to think, but at the same time we were kind of nervous whether people would get what we were saying, get what the messages in the songs would be, and people understand it, and the record's doing well. A lot of people have it, still selling pretty well, and the songs are really well received. The Horseshoe, we went through, our label went through a bunch of different artists for a cover art, and we saw this, someone gave us a horseshoe right side up as an idea, and we decided that we liked the concept, but we wanted to turn it upside down, not for irony, but historically an upside down horseshoe is unlucky, and it's kind of like a make your own luck type thing. Lucky Street to us is kind of like, we're lucky to be where we are now, but we've worked for every inch that we've gained. So it's kind of like a play on where we think we are as a band at this time. We play 7 songs, and 4 of them are from Lucky Street. My favorite one to perform live is probably Redemption in the Verse, or we play Fight Fight as well. They're both just really fun songs. Redemption in the Verse has a really positive theme of hope and endurance, and so it's fun to play. It's a good emotional song to play, and it's catchy, so it's fun. We get together, and crew and band gets together, and I say a few words, and then we have a little chant that we do, and then we go on and play music. The song is about a relationship that Jason has with a stepmom of his, actually, and a situation that arose out of that turned out pretty hairy. It turned out kind of hairy and emotional for Jason, so that's what the lyrics of that song are about. And the concept kind of just follows the concept of the song. It's kind of got the ghostly girl there, and kind of has the feel of vacancy and things like that. And we went through a guy called Drew Russ, who's fantastic, and he came up with the whole idea, and it worked out really well. You might have songs about getting your heart broken by a girl or a boy or whatever it might be, but we focus on bigger issues to us, everyday life, life and death, growing, and like I said earlier, enduring through times that you don't think you can make it, but just kind of heads up, shins up type thing. And I think people relate because they understand that we're being honest, and the songs we write are kind of there. They help us, and so when we put them out there, we hope that they help other people as well. So I think that's what they might attach to. Who or what? Well, what is definitely life, because everybody has highs and lows in their life, and so it's easy just to pull from the things around you. You write about the things that make you happy, and you write about the things that make you sad. But who, I know as a band, collectively, some of the most influential songwriters for us would be Conor Oberst, Ben Nichols, Ben Gibbard, Dave Grohl, to name a few. Fan base versus fan base. Fame is nothing. Fame, you'll see it a million times. There will be bands that haven't worked hard, and they'll have a song put on the radio, and they'll have pretty faces put on MTV. Well, MTV doesn't play music anymore, but you know, they'll have their pretty faces on a music video, and boom, a bunch of people buy their record for this one song, and then they're famous, right? Everyone knows who they are. Everyone's given them some sort of money. But then when the next record comes out, unless the exact same thing is happening, it's very common that people don't care. You're like, no, I like that song. I don't like you. I like the song. But when you build a fan base, you know, you spend years grinding it out, building a fan base. They're never going to go anywhere. They'll get your back. You know, that's why the big epic bands who last forever, even indie college rock bands like Wilco, they still sell out 1,000-room, you know, capacity places for $40 a ticket in the middle of nowhere, because no matter where they play, people are going to go see them. So absolutely, fans are absolutely more important than fame. The band absolutely has changed and progressed. What is it? Get busy living or get busy dying. Like, you have to grow. If you stop growing, if you become complacent, then there's no point. You know, if you just keep doing the same, recycling the same thing, then you've lost your art. You've lost what you're doing. So a lot of bands, you know, they try to grow too fast, and then they become irrelevant, unfortunately. But it's a thin line. You have to grow and you have to stay relevant. But personally, absolutely, you can't just be stagnant. You can't just be like, oh, I'm happy how things are, and never try to grow as a human, as a musician, as anything. So yeah, it's absolutely important to grow in all aspects of life. Los Angeles, really excited about Tinley Park in Illinois. I'm excited to get up to the Northwest a little bit to cool off. All these dates we're really excited about. The turnouts have been great, the fan reactions have been great, and Warped Tour has just been fantastic so far. You know, always take the opportunity to thank anyone who cares about our band, who listens and is a fan and buys our records or comes to our shows or even just listens to our music. It means the world to us. So.
Where I wake up to feel okay. In my head the sunset is the morning. In my head the sunset is the morning. In my head the sunset is the morning. Where I wake up to feel